Well, welcome back to Life on Cars. Hope you're all well. And in today's episode, we're doing another job on the Jag that I've wanted to tick off for a while. Yep, we're still working through the jobs list over the winter. So what we're doing today, well, the driver's side quarter glass on the vehicle is loose. It's actually moving around a bit, which I noticed a while back. So I've been meaning to investigate that. And I think while we're on, we can clean out the rubber seals and things like that. So come on, let's go. So there's two reasons I've been meaning to do this job. You can probably make out there's a load of dead insects and bits of dirt that are trapped between the glass and the rubber seal, which you can't get to properly to clean. So that's the first reason I'm going to look at this. And the second reason, you may be able to make out there's some movement there. If you look here, you can see there's a fair bit of movement. And what that normally tells you is that the bracket that holds this quarter glass in has broken. It's a common problem on these XKs. It's not a major problem. I mean, this has been like this for years probably. The glass, it'd be very unlikely for the glass to come out, but the fact that that's moving around means we need to look at that while we've got the thing stripped down. So let's have a look at how we're going to take this out. So it's reasonably straightforward, this. What we need to do is to just get hold of this seal here and pull that back like that. And then if we just pull that back, we can then see the bracket, which I'll show you now. So I don't know if you can see this, but there's a little bolt here, which we're going to take out. Looks like it's an 8mm head. I'll confirm that in a minute, but I can tell already that this bracket is broken, because if you watch, if I just get hold of the glass, let me just change hands a minute, because there shouldn't be any movement. This bracket here should be connected down here, but if I get hold of the glass, can you see that? That shouldn't happen. So it probably means that this bracket is broken, but we'll be able to see when we get off. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to take that little bolt out there, and then we should be able to slide the quarter glass out. So it is 8mm, and already I can see by slacking it off that the bracket is in two pieces, unfortunately. So we'll have to see how we're going to deal with that when we get it off. Okay, so I've just removed this bolt from here, and sadly, as you can see, it has snapped. So with that bolt out, what we should find is this will now, as long as I keep that trim pulled back, the quarter glass will simply slide out like that. So here we are with the quarter glass on the bench, and you can see here what's happened. Basically that has snapped off the bottom of there, which is, it looks quite a weak design, especially if you see there where the manufacturing process has put a thread quite deep, and it's obviously weakened where that connects on, as you can see there, and that's just snapped off. So it's probably snapped off with vibrations, and obviously with the door closing against this seal over time. So anyway, it would appear from research that you can't actually get this bracket on its own. You can only buy the whole glass assembly with it, which is a typical thing that you sometimes find when you're looking for parts. So what it means is we're going to make a little bracket to replace this. So we've got a bracket to make, which should be really just a simple L-shaped bracket. That should do the job. And then we'll also spend a bit of time cleaning all this dirt off the bottom of the glass. And now that the glass is out, we can give this seal a really good clean as well, so it looks nice when we put it all back together. Tell you what, guys, it doesn't half look kind of cool, doesn't it, with the glass removed from the back there, like a pillarless design. Maybe Jaguar have missed a trick there. Maybe they should have made it so that that back quarter glass can be dropped, because that looks pretty cool, doesn't it? Like that. Like a pillarless coupe. I'm going to start by taking the other end off. Interesting, there's a couple of washers on the bottom. So there we are, there's the two offending broken parts. So but I think just an L bracket coming off of here should do the trick, just to hold it securely in. Right, I found a couple of L brackets which I think are going to do the job. If you're interested, these measure up sort of 38 millimeters by 38, and what I've done so far is I've flattened it out in the vise and put an angle on like that at the top, which is going to go onto the window, and then this bit is going to bolt to the frame. So I think I just need to shorten this now because it's a bit too long, so I'm going to cut that off, and then we'll see if that'll go in instead of the old one, and I think that should do the trick. So let's get the bottom of that cut off. Just going to take these sharp edges off now, just round the corners off using my bench grinder. Right, I've just done a test fit and it looks like it's going to work. So I've used the original bolt, a couple of washers on the top, and then I'm using a nylock nut on the bottom just so that it doesn't work loose. And I'll do the final tightening when I've got everything back together. But it's clean up time now. I need to get the glass cleaned and then we can get it reassembled. By the way, if you ever want to take this chrome trim off, it's quite easy to do. This inner trim here lifts out of the way, and then the inner seal here can lift up and out. And then if you look in there, you can see the screws that hold the chrome trim on. So when you're sliding this back in, just keep an eye on this plastic peg here, because that has to go into a hole at the back there, but it should slide in. Just make sure these rubbers here are just pulled back out the way as you offer it in. Right, I've just slid that back in and bolted up. Let's have a look what the new bracket looks like. Now it's all in position. So you can see there where the bracket comes down from the top and bolts at the bottom like that. And that has now made this absolutely solid. It's not going anywhere. And got a lovely nice seal all the way along there. Got rid of all the muck and everything's sorted. All I need to do now is just carefully pop these seals back to where they belong. There we are. Sorted. Well, I'm pleased how that's gone. It's a bit of peace of mind again. At least I know this quarter glass is absolutely solid now. It's not going to make its way forward and, you know, run the risk of getting damaged or, heaven forbid, smashed because the other glass overlaps, because I haven't noticed this has moved or something like that. But yeah, I mean, for the sake of 40 minutes fabricating that bracket and fitting it and having the opportunity to clean round and put my new sticker on, then I guess it was well worth it. Well, there we go then, another one ticked off and peace of mind again. I guess I've just got to do the same thing again round the other side. I hope you got something useful from that, and if you did, please give us a like and subscribe. That would be fantastic. Still got thousands of viewers who haven't subscribed, so if that's you, please hit that button, because it really does help with the growth of the channel, and it helps with the algorithm that makes YouTube work, apparently. So we'll see you again very soon, and stay safe, stay well, and happy driving. Bye bye, bye bye.